First things first, let's talk about safety. When you're doing any ab workout, you have to protect your spine. And it's not just your abs. This is your entire core. All the muscles all the way around here, including down into your glutes, a little bit down into the front in your hip flexors and your hamstrings, a little in your IT band, but especially all the way around. Your abdominals, upper abdominals, lower abdominals, obliques, your back muscles, your erector spinae back there. All of these muscles are part of your core. They are all part of making you have a good solid base, a good solid upright posture, and you have to keep them all worked equally, and you have to keep them all contracted so you don't end up hurting yourself. All right, anytime you are in a position where your back is on the floor, whether your legs are up, tabletop, touching the floor, even crossed over if you have a heel up, any of these, don't ever, let's get over a little more, don't ever let there be a space under here that I can slide my hand under. Always push your lower back into the floor. And to do that best, think about pushing your belly button toward the floor. So now you can see my back is down tight to the floor. You don't want anything to move. Keep that core tight. Because if you're up, if you got that arch, you could very easily end up hurting yourself. All right, another common mistake people make. When you're doing your sit-up, which we aren't going to do a whole lot of sit-ups, you don't tighten your abs. If you just let these things flop out, you're going to tone them out. That's not what you want. You want to tone them in. So, you always have to keep those abs sucked in. And see how I just curled forward? That's generally not what you want to do. You want to push up. So think of it as if there is a piece of string tied to the ceiling. It's running straight down through your sternum, right between your breasts. It's going through there, and it's tied around your backbone. So when you lift, you lift in your chest. You aren't curling forward, no. You're lifting up. Something else you can do to keep that posture, reach for the ceiling. Reach straight up. Keeping those abs tight. Remember, you want these abs tight so they aren't toned into a pooch. And you want to keep that back tight to the floor. So that string is pulling straight up. Now your neck. Your neck is going to get tired. Never ever pull on your neck. A lot of people were taught to do push-ups, or sit-ups, sorry, with their hands behind their neck. This is totally wrong because then you are pulling on your neck, you are putting pressure on all those small vertebrae, all those muscles, and you do not want that. Keep your hands, fingertips at your temples or right at the back of your head, just your fingertips. If you have to, put your hands on the back of your head, never lace your fingers. Because if you do that, you're going to be pulling forward on your head and putting that stress on your neck again. Fingertips. Just your fingertips on the back of your head. Okay? So what that looks like, it's not like this. You're not curling. You're not lifting your head. Instead, you're lifting your chest straight up. So simple things to remember. 3 things. Keep your core tight. All those muscles tight all the time. Keep your back down tight to the floor. And lift from the chest. Don't curl. Okay? Quick tips just to keep that back and that neck safe. And never, ever pull on your neck. Ever. All right? There's your first set of tips. We're going to talk about nutrition next.